Welcome to my channel. My name is Emmy from Emmy Evolving. If this is your first time joining me, thank you for finding me. If this is not your first time, you're thank you for coming back. You guys, you guys, I'm just kind of like let me hold on. Mhm. Shut that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Uh-huh. Shut that fuss. Everybody move to the back of the bus. Okay. There's a lot of changes happening. Okay. There are a lot of changes happening, and these changes, I got nothing to say. I got nothing to say. Let me just go ahead and pull cards. I asked what this reading was going to be about. What I heard is major changes because of a major event. Um, I'm feeling like this is going to be stacking up in our favor. Okay. If you be feeling that too, I mean, boo. Hashtag stack. Hashtag stack. You need to start letting things stack in your favor. The feel that I get, and let me tell you, there was, I can't even talk about it right now. The potentiality of it all. The sense that I get is that whatever wrong was done maybe years ago, maybe months ago, maybe years ago. That's right, Shima Renee. Stack it up, right? Whatever was done. Ooh, God is correcting it on your behalf. Ocean. Oh my God. Girl. I'm I am bemused. I am bemused. I must. We got it. I have some tea brewing on the stove. No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying, Ocean. I got some tea brewing on the stove. I'm gonna pour you a cup later. Okay, girl, you need a couple more faces because this is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You're not even gonna need any sugar. I'm damn. I'm hot at this point. I'm hot. The block is hot. The block is hot. Okay. Let me tone it down. When I let you know later, because I'm gonna let you know, girlfriend. When I let you know later, ooh, you're gonna be like, that's what's gonna happen. I'll be like, girl, All right. Okay, let's get started. Oh my God, I'm super hot. Okay, let me just. Okay, there we go. So, ooh, damn. Corrections are being absolutely doled out. Let me just take this whole damn thing off. Take my pump cover off. We pumped. Okay. So what's happened is someone was majorly disrespectful to you, right? I don't know why, I don't know when, but at some point, someone lost their cock ass mind and they decided to be disrespectful to you. Now, the feeling that I get is for the people this applies to, you held on to your integrity, right? And it's making my hair puff up. There's a lot of energy with this one. Um, You held on to your integrity, you stayed quiet, you stayed in your lane, you allowed, and someone took advantage. Absolutely took advantage, and they really thought, but they thought wrong. They're deficient in the intellect. They're deficient in the intellect. Mm. They became ungrounded. You became some type of competition for them. I'm claiming this. I'm claiming this. Ooh, ooh, 2 snaps. 2 snaps. I'm saying 2 snaps. 2 snaps. That's what's happening right now. It's 2 snaps that's happening. They became ridiculously ungrounded and they initiated a cycle. This cycle that was initiated, it was intended to block you from being able to create more abundance for yourself. It was intended to cause you to feel very unprotected. It was intended to cause you to lose connection with all sorts of different things, right? It was really a very intentionally malicious thing that was done to you. Woo. Slow down, girl. Slow down, girl. You're burning up all your calories. Hold on. All right. I just needed to reload on some liquids. Okay. So, the gist that I get from this stack that I just shared with y'all is that regardless of how you saw the situation, regardless of how you conducted yourself, right? Full of integrity, you decided, you know what, it's not a big deal. It's just, I'm just going to kind of stay in my lane, mind my own business, yada, yada. They just really went to town. They saw you as a competition, they saw you as the benchmark. They wanted to be you. And in order to be you in their head, they needed to take you out. Did y'all hear what I said? This is some legit single white female thing. Y'all ever seen that movie, Single White Female? This is full on bunny boiler status. You know what a bunny boiler is? It's referencing a movie, a very old movie called Fatal Attraction. Mhm. This was someone who you didn't see them as competition. You erroneously viewed them as a friend. Maybe even viewed them as an associate, some type of something, right? They did all that. They really went absolutely out of their way. Hi, Effie. They went out of their way to completely destroy you. They were like, I assume they tried this before on someone else and they got trumped. They got trumped, right? That person beat them to it. And so they learned from that. They were gonna go ahead and make the first strike because this time they're not gonna lose. They're gonna win. They're gonna take your abundance. They're gonna take your destiny. They're gonna make theirs. And bitches like this are so pathetic. A human cannot take from you what is rightfully yours. Not when it's been declared by your own soul, designed by your soul, co signed by Creator, by God. No one can take that from you. But pathetic bitch is going to try anyways. So they tried. They tried so hard. They tried. And maybe when it happened, whatever it was that happened, maybe when it happened, it hurt your feelings. It made you question. It caused you to gaslight yourself. It caused you to feel like, am I the drama? I don't know that you were the drama, but you definitely let the drama happen. You let it happen. You didn't put your foot down. And I feel like because you stayed in your space of integrity and you didn't retaliate, you didn't match that energy. Because sometimes, matching someone's energy when they're super toxic that's the wrongest thing to do. That's setting you up to become just like that toxic person, right? That's giving your power away. A good example of this is when I had to go toe to toe with a full on multi-billion dollar hospital. And I had to address a violation of patient rights, that they were violating my brother's patient rights. And because I am his notarized, on file legal representative, his power of attorney, um, when they refused to allow me access to him, they violated the patient rights extended to me because of my legal status on his behalf, right? And I had to speak to the house supervisor. Um, they're basically the one in charge of all the employees in the hospital during their shift. And he got super loud with me in a public space. HIPAA violation much? So he got super loud with me in a public space and he wanted me to match his energy. He's doing these grand gestures with his arms and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, may I ask you a question? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, why are you speaking so loudly? Like, I'm calm. I'm listening to you. And I completely de-escalated that by simply stating a fact and asking the question of what is your reasoning behind such aggressive verbal display in such a public space, right? All of that, I know for a fact, was a setup. They wanted me to match his energy, and he brought someone with him as a witness. I know what they were doing, who would back him up and say, oh, she was out of hand. She was disrespectful, right? Wrong. I'm not going to match your energy. I'm going to cultivate my space, and you are going to be forced to match my energy, which that's exactly what happened. This person, whoever this is for you, they were hoping you would match their energy and that they would beat you at this game. You didn't play, though. You didn't play. And because you didn't play and you kept true to yourself, to your integrity, it took a while, but the correction is coming. You are secure. You are secure. You are protected. You have always been protected. Yes, the things that were done, the things that happened way back when, they were horrible. They hurt your feelings, very inconvenient. They had a very negative effect on you and maybe projects you were doing, dreams you were trying to bring to fruition, whatever it is. At the end of all of this, and it's continued behind your back, it has continued behind your back. You know what I'm saying? It's continued behind your back, and you just kind of just kept going. Good for you. Good for you. You've been secure, right? Within the home, within your life, you've been secure. You've continued to grow and you've continued to expand your magical power over yourself and your life. All of their attempts didn't reach you. It didn't reach you. Now, this is a very hard thing to do, to stay in your lane, not match energy, um, not allow someone's blatant attempts to be very destructive to you and your life and your efforts to create abundance for yourself. I mean, that's mad disrespectful, right? Um, yeah. I there is like a movie long, long time ago, and it was something. There was a line in the movie, something along the lines of, um, "Fucking with your money, right? When you fuck with my money, you fuck with my emotions," something like that, right? So I just want to take a moment to acknowledge when someone messes with your money, because we all need money to survive. Um, That's taking it too far. That doesn't make you money hungry. That is a full on act of war, right? Was it Friday? Oh my God. You got knocked the fuck out. Ain't got no job. Ain't got no shit to do. Oh, that's a hilarious movie. Anyways, thank you, Effie. That's what happened. That's what happened in the past. Now, the past has a way of circling back around, either for you to relive it or for you to witness the correction of it. Bada bing, bada boom, bitches falling out. The bitches are all falling out. They're falling out with each other. And one of the things that I recognize, and this, I find it hilarious. I find it just absolutely hilarious AF. When toxic bitch asses, they gather together and they feel strong in numbers, right? And then they choose you as their target. They choose to try and harm you, to try and this, to try and that. And they think you're all alone and all by yourself. Hmm, hmm. And then they think they got you. They think they got you because you didn't retaliate, you didn't respond, you just kind of kept right on as though nothing's happening. Well, people like this, they can't keep right on until you are destroyed. And sometimes even after that, um, they just can't let it go. They can't let go of the fact that you exist. They're pissed off that you exist. Whew. Well, damn. Damn. You're going to keep existing. So they'll continue in the background. They'll continue. They'll continue their campaign. They'll continue to try and recruit people. They'll continue to try and tear you down as much as they can. You live in your space of authenticity. None of that's going to affect you. Your space of authenticity, integrity, all of that, none of that is going to affect you. Right? And eventually what happens is, weak bitches, because that's what these types of people are. They're weak bitches. They start to fall out with each other. They do. They do. They start to fall out with each other. And then the ones who fall out, I don't know. Sometimes they start sharing with you all the things that were being done. And they try and apologize to you. They try so hard to get in your good graces because now they're aware of what they co-signed while they were there with that person who wanted to destroy you. And they're afraid. They're afraid. And so they want to Be good with you again. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for any of that. You just keep right on going. Major changes because of a major event. You're entering into the next part of your life, a part of your life that is so full of abundance. The lesson is closing out. The lesson is closing out. The cycle is completing. The correction has been initiated by Creator itself. That right there. That right there. Your energy is about to expand. It is about to multiply. It is about to become something so unfuckwithable. You are about to be launched into the next part. And all of these basic ass people who are hateful, jealous, plotting ass, weak motherfuckers, they're going to see you rise. They are going to watch you rise to your rightful place. Be careful of the ones who break off of the main turd. They're going to look to you to attach to you. No, do not allow. Do not allow. Do not allow. Do not allow. No. You keep focused on your trajectory. Keep focused on the present and the future you are building. You are right there. You are right there. Oh my God, I got chills. I'm going live on TikTok after this. Join me over there too. Join me over there too, okay? Be bold and make the first move. Boom. Be bold and make the first move. Now, what do I mean by first move? It's got nothing to do with the history that's behind you. These people who talk behind your back, they are behind you. I am not interested in rehashing what I've already walked away from. I am only interested in the future I am creating for myself. Let them talk. Who gives a shit? They are your secret fans. That's a fan club. You know what I'm saying? You know, they say like, until you have an entire group created just to hate you, you haven't made it. Oh my God. I'm just saying. Uh, let them talk shit. Who cares? Who cares? You have some amazing things coming your way. I feel it all through my chest. I feel it running up and down my back. I feel my Kundalini activating. I feel my crown space opening. I am about to say something. If you would like to receive what I am about to ask creation for, put hashtag receive. Hashtag receive. So I'm just, I want some mood music for this. I absolutely want some mood music for this. I have worked long and hard, exerting so much self-control, using so much of my personal power to remain in a space of integrity. I want to make this extra. I do. I want to make this extra. Like, what? Oh, what? Hold on. Let me. Do I like this song? No. Okay. Hold on. You know what? I'm gonna play my favorite song. That's what it is, yo. What's up? um, dang it. I don't know the name. I just gotta scroll is what it is. I feel so much energy increasing and increasing and increasing. I'm excited for us. I'm absolutely excited for us. Oh, I scrolled too far. Here. This. All right. Mm, mm. Here goes. Breathe very deep, very slow, allowing your pathways to dilate. As one who rarely asks. I now am asking. I ask that everything that was stripped from me be returned to me. I draw to me everything I willingly gave up to maintain a peace that never existed. I am waiting for everything that is rightfully mine to come back home to me. I am waiting to receive an abundance I cannot comprehend. Ooh. As soon as I said that, I got a message. Your assistance is calling. Your balance will be reloaded every month and can be used for all your expenses, no strings attached. Y'all have no idea what I willingly gave up to try and maintain a peace that never existed. And at no point did I allow myself to become embittered. At no point did I choose to retaliate and step out of a space that I maintain wholeheartedly with every fiber of who I am, a space of integrity and grace extended to people who never deserved it. And even now, I don't want to retaliate. I simply want returned what is rightfully mine, what I have earned and worked so hard for. I am calling to me all the people I pushed away to maintain a peace that never existed. I am calling everything back to me. And based on the message I just received, literally right as I finished saying it, creation is granting my request. Join me in the process of losing my fear of who I am and what I'm here to do. Lose your fear of who you are, your fear of what your purpose is, your fear of receiving. Denying what was set aside for you, it doesn't make you a better person. It doesn't make you easier to tolerate for people who are jealous, people who see you as competition, people who are offended by the fact that God co-signed your creation. Stop trying to maintain a peace that never existed. Corrections are being delivered. Has nothing to do with you asking for anyone else's suffering or misery. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. As if that email wasn't enough. Expect powerful change. It's being initiated. Something is being initiated on your behalf without you asking, without you expecting. Something is being initiated for you because you've made it through this cycle without losing who you are. You have made it. This is the end of it. This is the end of it. As if that card wasn't enough of a confirmation. Prosperity lies ahead in Taurus. Everything you've worked for, everything you've worked for, you put in the work, you did everything you were asked to do. You listened. Soul gave instructions and you listened. You flowed. You went along with what soul was asking you to do. I want to be returned back to the place I created. I want to be returned back to the space I dug out for myself with my own bare hands. Not only am I done hiding, I'm now existing in a space where I want the world to see me and know who I am. I am ready to step into the next part. Say all of that to yourself over and over and over again. However many times you have to repeat that to yourself, keep saying it. Keep saying all of that until you find yourself back in the space that was created for you, a space that you gave up to appease the demands of ridiculous people. I want to be returned back to the space I created for myself, the space that I have earned. I want returned back to me what is rightfully mine. I don't know what that fully is yet, but I'm absolutely open to seeing exactly what that is in very short time. Show the world the real you. As if that wasn't another confirmation. Show the world the real you. If you are ready to be seen, if you are ready to be acknowledged, to be accepted, to be returned back to your rightful place, you need to exist as the real you, not as a watered down version, not as whatever it is that you've been pretending to be, right? Not as any of that. Not as any of that. Your commitment is being tested. And you might be wondering, wait, major changes because of a major event. You said all of these amazing, powerful things. What do you mean your commitment is being tested? Well, how committed are you to allowing this to come back home to you? Because if you're very committed, it's time to take action. It is time to take action. It is time for you to act in a way that is in full alignment and merely a reiteration of what you just said. We have to get out of that cycle of saying things that sound powerful, but never actually putting the action behind it, right? No, no more of that. Oh my God. Confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Ooh. Ooh. My goodness. My goodness. Return back to me all that nourishes me. Return back to me all that nourishes me. Return back to me all that nourishes me. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. Replenish everything that was depleted. Replenish everything that was depleted. Replenish everything that was depleted. So mote it be, so mote it be, so mote it be. personal issue reaches resolution. Whatever personal issue you've been dealing with regarding the way you see yourself, regarding the way you deny yourself, it will be resolved. It's already in the process of being resolved. Action is being put behind the promise. It is being brought to fruition. That resolution, do not block it. Do not retract your permission to receive it. Self-love. Self-love. It's time for you to receive the love you so generously give out to everyone but yourself. 6 is a number of self. It's a number of receiving. It's the number that allows you to recognize, to remember you are merely a cup being filled by creation itself. Remember, hold on. If you are a cup being filled by creation, see? Creator is pouring into you. Creator is pouring into you. 6 being the lower involuted reflection of Creator itself. 9, the number of God. 6, the number of man. And a promise to refill you once your cup is empty. This whole time, you thinking and feeling that you have been forsaken, that you are being punished, that things were taken away because you didn't do the right thing. No. And also, further confirmation, card number 15, card number 6. 1 + 5 is 6. These are mirrors of each other. The action you are supposed to take is to love yourself more deeply and allow yourself to receive. That is the action you are being commanded by God to put into play. Allowing yourself to receive. Card number 17, self-reflection. Self-reflection. At one point, when you saw yourself, you had this fear of drowning in the depths. And now, you see your reflection is cast out into the world. You are the prism used by creation to bend the light and to meet these separate aspects of you reflected back by other people. It's time for you to turn your back on that visual, that fear that you are going to drown in your own depths. That's where you were created. That is where you are from. You cannot drown in your home. You have a fear of the very thing that you've carried within you this whole time. You cannot run away from yourself and you cannot change who you are. The changes that people think that are happening to them, you're not becoming a different person. You're simply undoing the programs. It's nothing more than the process of you becoming more of yourself, the sloughing off of the costumes, the masks, these characters that you've played to appease people who will never be satisfied. All of that. You've dealt with all of that for as long as you have. And still, you stay in your space of integrity. Still, you stayed true to the beauty that you are, a testament to grace and compassion. That doesn't mean you never got angry. That means Ooh. Ah. Confirmation after confirmation. I got another email. You've got places to be and people to see. Get your plans rolling. Emmy, where to next? Emmy, where to next? Offering rides to help you with your packed calendar. How much more confirmation do we need? How much more confirmation do we need? I would say as many as you receive, as many as soul sends your way. I will no longer confine myself to specific numbers and limitations. I need as many confirmations as soul is wanting to give me, so that I never again forget exactly what has been allotted for me, what has been promised to me. Soul never breaks a promise. Soul never breaks a promise. Ever. Trust. Trust. 3 is a solid foundation from which to build. 2 is the number of guidance. If you allow yourself to become solidified with guidance from soul, 3 plus 2 is 5. The number of change. Your life will change. Your life will change. Trust that everything promised to you will come to fruition. 3 is the number of a solid foundation from which to complete the process that you're in. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 being the number of awareness that you are about to embark on a very powerful journey. This will come to fruition. It will happen. Not if. It will happen. And as that happens, you'll enter into a space of full completion. Card number 7. Nourishment. You will receive once again in abundance all the things that nourish you. All the things that nourish you. You will receive it once again in abundance. In abundance. Right? Oof. I'm telling y'all. Nothing but confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. My God. You will emerge from that water that you thought would drown you with a degree of strength you never thought you would reach. You thought you were going to drown? Did you know how strong of a swimmer a tiger is? And to be a white tiger, that's rare. White tigers are not very common. You are rare. You are very rare in a world full of fakeness, a world that is nothing but transactional. You are a very, very rare, rare creature. Hmm. Another email. Boost your opportunity, boost your situation. Hmm. Hold on. Woo! Okay. Mm. You guys. Sheeman Renee said, I am a Chinese year of water tiger. I'm the year of the ram. And I had to look it up because it felt like that what you wrote was somehow a message for me as well. So I looked up, are rams sure-footed? Rams can climb easily down a sharp, narrow rim and are able to scale steep surfaces. I was built for the climb. How much force does a ram hit with? Almost 800 pounds of force. Such a little thing. Such a little thing. So headstrong. So sure-footed. People wanting me to fail, wanting me to fall, failing to realize the time I was born, the year, the location, everything, every detail about my entrance into this world was designed to ensure I never fall, not even if I stumble. Yo, everything about you was so carefully planned by soul. Lately, and it's starting to make sense why. Lately, I'd say for the past week, I've been browsing TikTok just to kind of preoccupy my mind. And I've become super fascinated by astrology, the houses in particular, because these videos keep popping up. And every time one of those videos pops up regarding transits, houses, um, what planets rule the house, and all of these different things, man, I look up my chart again and I'm trying to understand. And it's nothing but message after message asserting the fact that I was made for a greatness I cannot comprehend, a greatness that I cannot comprehend. That everything about me was calculated by God. to never be able to accept failure as an option. I don't even believe in failure. I believe in redirection. You need to begin understanding you are very intentionally made. Every single detail about you, down to your birth, the time, the place, the planetary positions, everything in heaven was carefully aligned to create you. You guys, I keep being told that the world is about to change. The world is about to change. For months now, the world is about to change. The world is about to change. And I'm always like, I believe it when I see it. I believe it when I see it. And what ends up happening is I end up realizing I have been seeing the change. I have been seeing the world changing. And I've been seeing it change as I see myself change, expand, and grow. When you change, the world changes. The way you see the world, the way you interact with the world, the effect that you have on the world, it changes right along with you. Do you understand how powerful you are? Just by being you. Do you understand the power of you? You have to move forward. You have to allow the changes. You have to allow yourself to shift right along with your perception. You were not designed nor destined to stay the same person indefinitely. You are a free spirit. You are a free spirit. You are free to shift and change as is appropriate, as is aligned with your own internal processes. There are choices that need to be considered. There are things that you have to choose. Whatever that is, you have the final say. You have the final say. There's no longer a celestial teacher that you need. There will be people who cross your path, who will help to trigger the acceleration or the initiation of the things you're needing to learn at any given time. You're stepping into a space of ascending into mastery, mastery of yourself, mastery of your life. Entering into a state of self-mastery has nothing to do with an easy life. Those are not exclusive. They are not intrinsically tied. You can enter into a state of mastery and still have hiccups, still have certain moments where you don't feel so sure-footed, because you're a real, living, breathing exploration of God. Not expression, exploration. You are a fragment of God exploring itself. Mm. 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 There's just so much goodness headed your way. All right, I'm going to pull one final card because I need to hop on to Tiki Tack before I teach my class later. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Oops. See. Woo. All right. Let's see. Card number 25. Sacred river Yangtze. The sacred river eternally flows and changes. Just as the river flows and changes course, you too are evolving in your divine path. Veils and sheaths that once covered your soul light are being washed away. Cleansing by sacred water specifically indicates that your emotional life and your life direction are being purified and healed. Changes in the flow of energy within you and in the momentum of your life path unfolding are imminent. This is exciting. You are growing and changing, and soon your life circumstances will reflect your inner evolution. Good God. Further confirmation. Further confirmation. The sacred river the sacred river in which beloved Kuan Yin delights is always subtly changing course, flowing and growing. You, like the sacred river, are changing too. Your life direction is going through subtle realignments, and even in the midst of a far more obvious change, you are encouraged to trust in the natural unfoldment of this process and to allow it to work its way through you and your life. The sacred river is an extension of the intelligent guidance of the Divine Mother, her hand reaching through your soul and guiding you towards your highest destiny. She helps the higher self release any impurities which it no longer needs to contain. In doing so, there can be a period of spiritual release and even physical detoxification. The detox may occur through emotions that surface, inexplicable pains or aches in the body, a feeling of tiredness for no particular reason, and a need to rest, or the urge to meditate more, do healing, go for swims in the ocean, attend a yoga class, or even change the way you are eating and sleeping. These are natural intuitive impulses that confirm your soul is going through a cleansing process as it brings more of its purity into expression on the physical plane. Kuan Yin speaks as a soul of the sacred river now and guides you to be kind to yourself during these changes and to honor your inner guidance as your own inner light grows stronger. Trust the flowing changes of the sacred river through your life. You may observe that people are even more attracted to your light during such time and in the period following this shift in your light quotient. You are holding more light in your being, and without the old veils covering this inner light, your soul is able to shine through matter stronger than ever before. Some people will be attracted to these changes in you, and your relationships will grow and improve. There might be some that are fearful of the changes. Keep firm boundaries that are loving and don't worry about any extra attention you will receive. Your light is not just growing brighter, it is growing stronger too. And you will be ready to handle any situation that comes to you with joy, grace, and effectiveness. Be kind and be patient. Stay true to yourself and trust that spiritual growth serves all. Major changes because of major event. I think the major event that is taking place within you is you returning back home to yourself. You no longer denying what is rightfully for you. And you finally allowing yourself to receive everything that is rightfully yours. Yes, things were set aside for you by God. Blessings upon blessings upon blessings. All of this set aside just for you. Not allowing yourself to receive what is rightfully for you does not mean it will be given to someone else, because it will not. It will not. It is reserved for you. God has allotted something for each of us. Sign for the package. Take the delivery in. Let yourself receive what is rightfully yours. And then watch your life unfold in ways you never thought it would. Ways you've dreamt of, thinking you were just being very wishful. But in reality, I wholeheartedly believe many of the dreams that we have, dreams for the future, hopes, I think the reason we dream of these things, the reason we hope for these things, is because our soul is already reminding us this is what's set aside for you. This is what's coming for you. And it shows you these things so that you can open your heart to allow it to come back home. Let it. Let yourself have everything that was meant for you. It's not going to go to someone else. It never works that way. It was always, 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 always promised only to you. I cannot wait to see how this will unfold for you in your life. I cannot wait to see the ways in which our entire community is going to rise beyond what we thought we could reach. And when we get there, please remember that's only the beginning. There's so much more beyond just that. There is so much more. Together, we're going to work together. Okay. We are going to work together to keep reminding each other we deserve this. We have earned it. Allow it to come home to you. I deserve this. I have earned it. I am allowing it to come home to me. Say it to yourself. I deserve this. I have earned it. I'm allowing it to come home to me. Let it come home to you. Let it come home to you. Guys, I gotta go find me on TikTok. I'm going over to TikTok right after this. I just need to do something real quick, but in a few minutes, I'll be live on TikTok under Emmy Evolving. I'm Emmy Evolving across all social media. If you haven't already found me on all platforms, look for me and follow me. Come on now. Come on now. I'll see you guys on TikTok. Join me there. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please do subscribe. Turn on that notification bell. Join me when I'm live. And I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye, everyone.